Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Henri-Luc. Today I will prepare Indian naan breads. But first I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Even though this video is in English, you can consult the recipe in the language of your choice on my website. Naan is probably the best known Indian bread. It's a traditional flat and flexible bread. Naan is a round bread that is baked vertically on the wall of a tandoor oven, and which, under the effect of gravity, takes the shape of a water drop. There's two versions of naan bread, first without eggs and one with eggs. Since much of India is egg-free, the egg-free version is the one I'm aiming to make today. Naan bread is also found in Afghanistan, Burma, Iran, Pakistan and Uzbekistan. So it's a go. In my bin I have 512 gram plain all-purpose flour, 8 gram of salt and 5 gram of baking powder. In my bowl I have 160 gram fed rib sourdough starter, 237 gram water, 35 gram of oil and 93 gram Greek yogurt. We are going to dilute the sourdough starter. We are going to add the dry ingredients. Now we'll use my hands. We check if there's any lumps. I'm going to wash my hands, then I'll get back to you. I'm ready to transfer my dough to my bin. I'm going to move the bin into my Broad & Taylor proofer. As we can see, my Broad & Taylor proofer is set at 23 degrees Celsius. I already put water in the small container. See you in 45 minutes for the first fold stretching. It's time for the first fold. We're going to knead the dough. We smooth the outer membrane. We are going to put the bin back in the proofer. See you in 45 minutes for the second fold stretching. It's time for the second fold. We smooth the outer membrane. I will put the bin back in the proofer. See you in 45 minutes for the last fold. It's time for the third fold. We will knead the dough again. Okay, the dough still has 40 minutes proofing time at room temperature. I'm going to put it in the fridge in 40 minutes. Now I put it back in the proofer for the last 40 minutes. See you tomorrow morning around 9 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock a.m., not 9 o'clock. We know that 1 hour in the fridge is equivalent to 10 minutes at room temperature, so we will have to add 10 minutes to the resting. Now we will divide the dough into 6 equal parts, and after that we will boil them, round them. What we want is to prevent the cut from being apparent. We flatten the dough with the end. And now we boil them. We will. Here we are. One. We're ready to transfer the bins inside my Broad & Taylor proofer. As you can see, my Broad & Taylor proofer is set at 23 degrees Celsius. I've already put water in the small container inside the proofer. It's 1 hour and a half minutes for the resting. It's time for the shaping. So I have here 3 pieces of dough. I put some flour in this plate. We put it in the flour. We flatten the dough with the end. We will use a belan. This is a small Indian rolling pin. The movement is double, a back and forth and a circular movement. It's not easy, the movement is not easy. You can also just go back and forth and move the dough 1/8 of a turn. We don't go back and forth left, center and right like we do for pies. The back and forth is always done in the center. So it's okay. We stretch the dough to give it the shape of a water drop. Place it here. We make hollows with finger about 1/2 inch from the edge. Then we will cover it with a cloth. For cooking, we will need a skewer. We will also need tongue, an airtight container in which a double blotting paper is placed. The residual steam from the hot breads will help keep them soft, very soft. Before baking the breads, we redo the hollows. The hollows are used to prevent the top of the bread from separating from the rest of the bread, much like a pita. So we are ready to bake. We can put 3 at a time. Now we spray. It's at 500, 525, 550, like you want, but average 5 to 7 minutes. If the bubbles are too big, we pop them with the skewer. They look very nice. We are ready to take the naan breads out of the oven. They are looking really great. We tightly close the container. That was my Indian naan bread recipe. I hope you like it. I personally invite you to try it. You won't be disappointed. To try it is to adopt it. If you like this video, you can click the thumbs up. Do not hesitate to leave me a comment. Do not hesitate to subscribe to my channel. Looking forward to seeing you for a new video.